As we begin this intro, I need you to understand that true crypto adoption is here. Okay. We went from 2 years ago, Larry Fink telling us that crypto was not needed. Larry Fink of BlackRock, by the way, that crypto was not needed. There's no need for his customers to have crypto. To right now, the president and the first lady releasing their own meme coins on Solana. We went from 2 years ago, again, Larry Fink telling us we didn't need crypto, to Larry Fink himself and BlackRock having a Bitcoin ETF. We went from Solana being, or excuse me, Ripple being sued by the SEC and Gary Gensler, and basically the US not wanting crypto and saying it's a scam, to the president and the vice president meeting and posing with Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. We went from, yeah, we went from crypto being a scam and crypto being a pariah. The administration basically outright attacking crypto, to the president having a crypto ball with Ripple and others. Monty Metzger, CEO of LCX, getting an invite to a crypto ball from the US president, but saying, oh, President, thank you for the invite, but I got to go to this World Economic Forum thing, which should tell you something about the power of the World Economic Forum, right? Which we know LCX is a member of, Ripple is a member of, Stellar is a member of, and Hedera is a member of. As a crypto investor, you should be like so giddy. You should thank your stars, thank your wonderful whoever you support, your Lord, yourself. You should be thanking your blessings right now because of what's going on in crypto right now, which we shall break down as we analyze Trump's World Liberty Financial Wallet and a couple of other special wallets using some Draper backed technology. Let's get into it, guys. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Crypto Tuesday. Let's get it. Let's get it. And as always, we'll cue my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Boom. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black View Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was black, you invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on a black, you invested. Best believe I was black, you invested. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black, you invested.
What is up, crypto investors? What is up, Black Brew Crew? What is up, crypto warriors? Another glorious crypto day. Let's get into it, y'all. Let me share my screen here. So yes, let's get into it, guys. Again, we're going to look at Trump's World Liberty Financial Wallet holdings. Such a glorious day as a crypto investor. Like, it's crazy. Like, just think about the impact of the president and the first lady having their own meme coins that have gone live now on Coinbase, live on Robinhood. And what I tell you guys about Robinhood, it just keeps going up and up and up in the value. And I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if we see Robinhood be a stock that goes through a stock split at some point in its career, because it just keeps going up and up and up and up. It keeps putting the most valuable cryptocurrencies on it. So someone that wants to invest in crypto, that has their stock on its platform, they don't have to switch over to like a Coinbase. All they have to do is go on its platform and just switch right over. And they can invest in Trump meme coin. They can invest in XRP. They can invest in Cardano. They can invest in various other cryptocurrencies. Robinhood stock just continues to climb from like November of this year. When Trump got into office, it is now doubled. And who owns Robinhood? Tim Draper does. Okay, Tim Draper does, which gives us a nice little segue into a piece of Tim Draper technology that we're going to use today. Crypto platform Arkham. Okay, if we go look at Arkham here on cryptorank.com, we'll see the investors. We know Draper owns Coinbase Ventures, or he owns Coinbase, right? So he's invested there. He's also invested under his own personal government name. He's an angel investor here on Arkham. So is Peter Thiel. So is Sam Altman, because Arkham has AI technology that it uses, and we're going to use it today to analyze World Liberty Financial's wallet holdings. We also here you see Binance Labs has invested, Digital Currency Group, Bedrock Capital to the tune of $12 million. Okay. It's a platform for de-anonymizing blockchain, and it basically uses AI to let you look at a whole bunch of different things behind crypto. So Arkham is building an intelligence platform that provides information on real-world entities and individuals behind market activity. Arkham have developed a tool which enables users to search, filter, and sort crypto trades and transactions by value, token, time, and counterparty or entities. And one entity that we're going to look at today, of course, we just said is going to be World Liberty Financial. So what you basically do here is you can search different entities, which we're going to search a couple today. The entity we searched was World Liberty Fi, and we now see their wallet holdings. Okay. Now, 6 that we're going to point out that they have are ETH, Wrapped Bitcoin, Tron, Aave, Chainlink, and if we go down here, ENA. Okay. Now, if you go look at a post from the World Liberty Financial Twitter, official Twitter, they say to commemorate inauguration of Donald Trump as the 47th. By the way, remember, I keep telling you guys about the number 11, right? So 4 plus 7 is 11. And also, coincidentally, Donald Trump was the 45th president, and that's 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. So he was the 45th, which adds up to 9. And he was the 47th. He is the 47th, which adds up to 11. So 45th adds up to 9, 47th, which adds up to 11. So you can get the significance of those two numbers. We'll just continue on here. Also of note, he chose to buy 6 coins, which we know the 6 number too. They like loving that they love. So 6 times 11 here, because we got 47 million he chose on the ETH, 47 million on Bitcoin, and then 4.7 million with these other 4 here: Aave, Link, Tron, and ENA. Okay. Tron makes sense because World Liberty Financial, Justin's son is an advisor for World Liberty Financial. So it makes sense that they chose Tron. When you look at Chainlink and you think about the things that Chainlink's going to do with the SWFT system, it makes sense that they have Chainlink. Aave, as far as like loans and different things like that. Let's go see some backers of Aave, by the way. And let's look at Athena here. And if you guys are very familiar, Athena, I believe, is a Greek goddess. I think these are like Greek things here, the way they have this. I'll have to look up the symbol because this symbol seems interesting to me. I think this is a Greek symbol itself. We got the square there, but this is some type of Greek symbol. I had to look it up. Maybe epsilon or something like that. Maybe we can look it up right now and it'll show us Greek symbols. I'm pretty sure that's a Greek symbol. Or a combination of Greek symbols. Okay, what's this one? Sigma. It looks like a sigma and a diamond here. So I'm not sure what that other one is. So a lambda is a chevron. That's interesting. But yeah, we'll have to break that down, just down it on another day. These Greek symbols that it chose as its logo, because we know all of these logos are not for no reason, right? But let's get back into it here. So Athena, again, some of the usual suspects we see here: Dragonfly Capital, which we know is invested in Metapath; Binance Labs, which we just saw was invested in Arkham; OKX Ventures; TX, which is Huobi. We know they're also invested in Binance, or they're also invested in Animoca Brands; Brevin Howard, which we know is also invested in Animoca and Metapath. So both of these are kind of Metapath guys. Then Franklin Templeton, we know they're invested in Stellar, and we know Draper owns Gemini. Gemini is also here. So some powerful packed people here. It's evaluated at 300 million. So Athena is probably one that we want to look at, and we probably need to do a deeper dive on Athena. But what I find really interesting about Athena is that it's going to turn ETH into a crypto native yield bearing stable coin. Okay. Now remember, Ethereum has Chase Bank backed by it, right? So basically we've shown you on multiple occasions where JP Morgan Chase has put up money for Ethereum, right? So they're like secret, quote unquote, it's an open secret because you can find it. They're quote unquote open secret backers of Ethereum, even though Jamie Dimon claims, okay, Bitcoin's a pet rock, blah, 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 blah. Even though they're kind of open secret backers of Ethereum. Okay. Now, if we go and look, it's very interesting because we know from my past videos about the Drapers and the Rockefellers, right? We found out that David Rockefeller, if you go and check out this video, the Drapers, the Rockefellers, and death of the petrodollar, we find out, you can see that Chase Bank logo there. We know that Chase Bank was headed by David Rockefeller, okay? At one point in time, if we go look up David Rockefeller here, and remember, the Rockefeller family, they were the backers of Tim Draper's grandfather's venture capital firm, okay, which was the first venture capital firm in America, okay? The Rockefellers backed their firm, okay? Tim Draper's father said that himself in a piece of article, like in some type of article that we read. So you'd have to come back to our video. There's so much to recap there. Death of the modern petrodollar, Drapers and the Rockefellers. It's a whole bit of juicy information, but just to kind of show you here that he was Rockefeller joined the staff of longtime family associated Chase National Bank. So he ended up becoming president of Chase. I don't know why they don't show it here. Like they should show it here as like they should show it here like right away. But yeah, he ended up eventually becoming president of Chase Manhattan Bank. Where is it here? So yeah, here we go. The bank is closely associated and has financed the oil industry. So basically, Chase Manhattan, JP Morgan Chase is like the oil bank, if you will. So it's highly, highly connected to the petrodollar, the beginnings of our financial system. And I broke that all down to you and all of our Draper Rockefeller series. Okay. Like, so when we're talking about the Drapers, we're talking about the Rockefellers, we're talking about the people who basically created the petrodollar, right? And of course, they created the petrodollar because the Rockefellers basically had a iron hand grip on the oil, okay, in the world, right? So when we're talking Drapers, we're not talking, this is just not your run of the mill billionaire. This is a family who had their hands like on like firsthand account on the creation of the petrodollar for the world. Okay, so Draper's no like he's no normal billionaire out here. Okay, so um, again, so when we're talking Rockefellers, when we're talking David Rockefeller and Chase Bank and JP Morgan Chase, we're talking about the oil bank, we're talking about the Drapers there, we're talking about the start of our whole petrodollar system. So when you think about that and you know that these guys are the cash behind Ethereum, that brings a whole new level of thought and a whole new level of understanding when you hear that they're saying Ethena provides derivative infrastructure in order to transform Ethereum into the crypto native yield bearing stablecoin. So they're basically transforming it into USD ETH. Okay. Athena is building derivative infrastructure to enable Ethereum to transform into the global internet bond via delta neutral positions on like a derivative of ETH to create the first crypto native yield bearing stablecoin USD ETH. So they're basically tying ETH to the petrodollar, to the dollar, which their families, right? The Rockefellers, the Drapers were responsible for creating anyway. Okay. So we may want to look at Athena as something that we need to have in our portfolios. And of course, we know ETH, since it's connected to Chase Bank, since it's connected to the Drapers, and I showed you how I think Draper might be a part of Consensus, and Consensus is basically the shadow arm, or not really shadow. People know about it, but they don't know that it's funded by. It's pretty much funded by Chase. Okay, we know that Draper has Consensus connections, and ETH connections. So Athena might be something that we really, 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 really want to watch out for there. Okay. So let's go into the chat a little bit and then we'll get back to this. But just like understand the whole like the impact of that. Okay. Now I know some people had come out and said like, oh, a couple of big ETH guys are saying they're no longer connected to Ethereum. Understand when you're talking about Ethereum, okay, you're talking about Tim Draper, you're talking about Chase Bank, you're talking about the Rockefeller family. So Ethereum is not going anywhere, okay? It backs all these layer twos. It's really not going anywhere. And I don't think that if we go back here, I don't think that Donald Trump and his family are putting $47 million into it for no reason, right? Of course, we know Trump is connected to Bitcoin, with going to the Bitcoin conferences. He seems to be a pro Bitcoin. He seems to be pro Bitcoin. And there's the whole thing where people call him Orange Man, and Bitcoin has the whole orange thing going on with his logo. So there's a little bit of something there, just like coincidence or what have you, right? So there's that. And let's see, we were actually going over here to see the backers of Aave, right? And we know Aave is a big like lending protocol. Okay, Three Arrows Capital. You know they had like connections to Sam Bankman-Fried and stuff. Parify Capital, Standard Crypto, Framework Ventures, Blockchain.com, Blockchain Capital. Because sworn they had other backers than this. I've heard Mark Cuban talk about Aave and stuff like that. But you can see here they're having a good time. Probably after hearing that news. Max supply of Aave only 16 million. Yep, decentralized lending and borrowing platform launched in January 2020. It allows users to lend, borrow, and earn interest on crypto assets. Aave runs on Ethereum, Polygon, and Avalanche blockchains. Okay, all American blockchains there. I'm not sure if Polygon is American because I know they were started Indian, so I'm not sure. So Ethereum and Avalanche are. Not sure about Polygon. Now that I think about it, and functions as a system of smart contracts that enables assets to be managed by a distributed network of computers running the Aave software. So again, Aave might be something too that people want to look out for. Um, you know, again, he got less Aave than he did Ethereum and Bitcoin. But of course, you know, we've talked about Tron here and some of Justin Sun's recent, like really most curious moves. Definitely want to go check out that episode in which we covered the fact that he became an advisor on World Liberty Financial. So it makes sense that they bought some of their advisors' tokens. And, you know, Tron's doing big things in real world assets. They hold a lot of Bitcoin themselves. So Tron, that makes sense. So really, really cool analyzing this portfolio of theirs. You know, maybe Underdog Crypto or Underdog Researcher might hit you guys up with a video about some of their other holdings, but I'm not going to cover those here because I'm sure he might cover those. So definitely go over to Underdog Crypto or Underdog Research Channel's channel. Go ahead and put that up here for you. And while this is coming up, again, I was just shocked about some of the things that we were seeing as far as like Brad Garlinghouse, right? At the crypto ball. So like literally the president is having a crypto ball with some of the leading crypto people there. When again, like 2 years ago, you had Gary Gensler getting Ripple all types of like hot water with the SEC, where it looked like Ripple was going to be deemed a security, all these different things, right? I don't know if Biden actually said anything about cryptocurrency specifically, but I know his SEC chair was doing this with Ripple. He named 68 crypto securities as possible securities, including LCX, including Ripple, including AMP, including Solana, including a lot of different cryptocurrencies, right? And here we are now with Trump in office having a specific crypto ball, Gensler resigning, and Brad Garlinghouse, instead of being in front of the SEC and battling with the SEC, he's standing here with the vice president, right? As well as Stuart Alderati. And we already covered how they met with Trump and they had the whole beef bourguignon, or however the hell you pronounce that, which signifies a closing of a deal. So this is amazing, amazing, amazing stuff for crypto adoption. Like it's here. So this is looking very, very, very bullish for XRP holders and very, very, very bullish for crypto moving forward, right? There's no hiding. There's no hidden stuff. These guys are rubbing elbows with the president. They're rubbing elbows with the World Economic Forum. It looks like the crypto wheels are going to be greased heavily soon, right? Even to the tune of, like we were just showing you, Trump having his own World Liberty Financial and that wallet being full of cryptocurrencies. Okay. So here, we were just pulling something up, weren't we? I forget, what was I just pulling up? Okay. Well, also there's this rumor out there that the Treasury created a XRP wallet. I don't know how true that is, that the US Treasury created an XRP wallet. I really don't know how true it is. It's a rumor, and you got a whole bunch of fake stuff here where they're talking about Ripple or Brents. Never ever do these things. Never ever 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 do these things. They're not giving away free Ripple in the airdrop. Don't do these things. But a guy that tends to give good Ripple content, Jack the Rippler, tons of followers. He's saying the U.S. Treasury just created an XRP wallet. Is this real? Who knows if they did or didn't. But I thought that's something that I should bring to you guys' attention. Also, we see here Trump coin, his meme coin, is officially now on Coinbase and on Robinhood. And again, we just told you about Robinhood, and we know Draper is he owns that. Okay. If we're gonna bring up Draper's companies right quick. You'll see here. He says Ethereum. He doesn't claim consensus, but I think he owns part of consensus too. Because okay, if you say Ethereum, how do you own Ethereum? It must be through consensus, right? And then Robinhood, also Matic, right? Polygon, that's his too. And Robinhood. Just crazy, bro. So much stuff. So much stuff. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the chat here before we continue on. Got a lotta. What's up? Boss up with K. Ashy Larry Fink. I love it. I love it. What's up, Shook Focus Digital? Be sure to check our guy out, Shook Focus Digital. In this intro, I need you to understand that. Okay, now I remember what we're doing. We're looking at Underdog Research Channel's channel. Definitely come over here and check out his channel. We were waiting for it to pop up. He's currently covering Hoppy. Good stuff, good stuff. Then come over here and check out Shook Focus Digital. My guy is killing it with the Onyx chain content. Come check this out if you have not already. And also check out my guy Maximus Crypto, which we might see Max in here. He tends to drop through from time to time. XRP can go to 10,000 a coin. Oh, yes, it can. Definitely check my guy Max out here. Yeah, and you can see here a collaboration we did. connecting it to the Rothschilds, XRP, XLR, and Swift. Definitely check that out for sure. I'm just showing you here where we connected it to the Rockefellers, but there is also a Rothschild connection there. So definitely check that out. I love collaborating with my guy Max. It's a fun time always. Hey, bro, anything about the WLFI token? I haven't checked that out, the token yet. I know they're selling it. I'm not sure if it's officially on an exchange yet, but that's pretty interesting that they're selling it. Um, you know, it may be one that you can buy just like the Trump coin, right? But you gotta wonder a question, right? If you're gonna buy World Liberty Fi and you're gonna buy the Trump coin, right? Would you just have been better off buying Chainlink or Tron or XRP or Hedera, right? So any money that you put towards World Liberty Fi or Trump meme coin now does not go into Link or Tron or XRP or Hedera. I'm not saying that's the plan. I'm not saying that like he's trying to draw you away from these quote unquote real cryptocurrencies, but that's something you have to consider, right? Are you better off investing in World Liberty Fi or are you better off investing in XRP? One has to do that thought for themselves. Who knows where you are with your portfolio? Maybe you're good on XRP, maybe you're good on Hedera, maybe you're good on Tron, maybe you're good on Link, and you'll say, hey, okay, let me just get some of this World Liberty Fi right quick, or some of this Trump, official Trump meme coin right quick. That's up to you to consider, but I do ask you to, I'm not asking you to do anything on not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but with my own portfolio, these are some things that I consider. Like, really, am I going to buy World Liberty Financial when, like, I can buy some XCN out here, or I can buy some XRP out here? Am I really going to put something in something that Trump just created 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, a month ago, 2 months ago, when XRP has been out here for years doing this thing, right? Like years and years, like 11 years doing this thing. Is this what I want to do with my life? So, these are some things that you have to think about yourself and weigh and consider. Return up one time. Let's go. Sun is hot. Raru in the chat. Tevin King, I made it just in time. What's up, team? Cheers to all. One day closer to wealth and a better life. 100%. Royal Pounds. What's up, brother? Appreciate you. I'm back. XCN. Let's go. World Liberty Fi has more than 54,000 ETH now. What's up, Amo Grows? Appreciate you. Big brother XRP, little brother XCN. Let's go. No V throw talk. What's up, Jake Fever? Appreciate you, brother. B. Walter, recent market showed mass e-selling as traders rushed to buy Trump tokens on Solana while World Liberty Fi strategically accumulated the ETH dip. That's it right there, B. Walter. That's it, bro. That's the comment of the day for sure, bro. For sure, bro. That's what I'm saying, and a lot of people are flooding ETH right now a little bit. Or at least I heard some other YouTube guy talking about how big ETH guys are saying they're leaving ETH now. So it's interesting. VThor Pro token pumping. Yes, at ESCO 215. Rukru type financial freedom in the chat 100%. What's up, sis? Appreciate you being here. Shalom. What's up, Keisha? Pet Grave. Let's go. Appreciate you being here, guys. All right, so let's continue. Please put your questions in the chat. We'll get to them at the end, as always. Now, What I wanted to use Arkham to do here was one other thing here, two other things actually. I was like, oh, they have entities here. So how about we just check out and see what Swift is holding, right? And a couple other ones, right? So it's very interesting to see Swift's portfolio. They got bands, and of course they're holding a lot of Swift. They got 2.42 million Swift. They got a little bit of ETH, and they got a little bit BNB and some USDT. This is just like one wallet that they know that somebody knows is attached to Swift themselves, right? So I thought that was interesting, very interesting there. Another one that I thought was interesting was looking at a wallet that they found that was attached to LCX. It's like, oh, okay. And they have 9.521 million LCX. Some other tokens here, Quant. They got one of those, or wait, no, 1.239K Quant. Some TIA, which TIA means, is their own kind where they tokenize diamonds. But it's interesting to see that they have Quant and Link, and of course they have their own token, but they got Quant, Link, and ETH. So that's very interesting from the LCX wallet. But another wallet that I thought was interesting to look at, which shout out to my guy again, Maximus Crypto, is Revolut. Tim Draper also owns this exchange. It's almost like Draper wants to have control of all the exchanges and money, right? With him being like attached to both the Rockefeller family and the Rothschild family, that makes a lot of sense for him to want to have control of the exchange or the cross-border payment, hint, Swift, Ripple, Stellar of money. Makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it, crew? But as we look at Revolut's holdings, right, we see a whole bunch of Bitcoin and ETH to be expected. And here we go with Chainlink again. That should tell you something, right? When we can just easily make a little Google search here of the other Swift, the like real Swift and Chainlink. We find, people always keep saying that Swift is gonna, or that Ripple is gonna replace Swift. No, it's gonna work with Swift. But we can see here that Swift UBS, which is a Swiss bank, where the Swiss come in. We already know the Swiss come in with Davos and the World Economic Forum that is done in Switzerland. And Switzerland is where like most of the world's big banks are. So we got Swift, a Swiss bank, and Chainlink. Successfully complete innovative pilot to bridge tokenized assets with existing payment systems. This was November 5th, 2024. So we see Swift is going to be around and Chainlink is going to help it. So what we just saw right here with all of these companies holding Link, right? Revolut we saw was holding Link. World Liberty Financial is holding Link. And we also saw LCX holding Link, right? So again, if we're talking about blue chips of blue chips, maybe we want Link to be in our portfolio, right? Not financial advice. Do whatever you want to do with your portfolio. But if we're connecting tea leaves here and we're doing what the rich are doing and we're following the money, maybe that is something we want to have in our portfolio. I don't know. So let's continue here. And again, not financial advice. I'm just sharing what I'm doing in my portfolio. And in my portfolio, I do have some Link. So, shocker. Let's continue on here. We see SHIB, we see AVAX, we see Jasmy, Max has pointed this one out to us before too. Shout out to Maximus Crypto. But if we go down, we're gonna see a couple others what we just pointed out. ENA, Athena. But if you go down a little bit further on this list, you see Quant. We also see Crow. Shout out to E. He's our moderator in our Telegram chat. Free for now. But I know E's a big Crow guy. And if you look at Crow too, some of the same kind of people come up when we look at Crow and who the backers of Crow. And again, we got the whole, Polygon thing here. We got the whole Greek god thing again. Kronos, the god of time. It's amazing how much these guys do with those things. We can break down Kronos, the god of time, and Kronos. Another name for Kronos is Saturn. There's just so many connections there. If you want me to go into the Kronos time connection, let me know in the chat. Just put like Kronos in the chat and we'll go into that because these are things I really find interesting. I don't know about you, but I do. Kronos. We have a lot of connections here with these guys in that they do come up. I don't know why they're not showing their backers, but they do come up and backing other things that we've seen here before. But yeah, let's go back here to Revolut. So we see a ton of quant, 84K quant. We got the graph, which is a whole bunch of AI with the graph, Floki, ENA, Athena, FET, AI again, Render, AI again, Jasmine, which you can say AI with them too, right? AVAX, SHIB, Link, Pepe, right? I know my sister's a big Pepe fan out here, and ETH and Bitcoin, right? So Revolut, if you're not familiar with Revolut, they're basically a crypto platform, but they're also a payment platform. Again, Draper with the payment type of deal and getting like his hands and his control under payment, right? Okay, well, Revolut changed the way you money. If you can go to their website, I think they'll give us a quick synopsis, but you can do, well, one of the things I just want to show you that they're doing is good news, Romania. Your money just got closer to home. So switch your salary to Revolut account and set up bill paying easily. So again, this is the goal, guys. They're slowly trying to change fiat into cryptocurrency. And with other countries, like Revolut's based in England, you see this push even more. And this is December 22, like two times 11, right? You can see this push even more. And then here we go. Italians, time to say ciao to Italian IBANs. We're here to make banking easy as a stroll around Milan's Duomo. In Ireland, they're doing it as well. So the Ukraine, like everywhere, right? So the crypto conversion of fiat is strong and it's happening and it's going to happen because MiCA is coming February 1st. And Trump has yet to sign these laws into place yet. So you still have time to get your portfolio set. And for you XCN guys, I just saw let me see if I can find my likes. I just saw Caleb and Brown list. Caleb and Brown just listed XCN. So everybody's about to get in on this XCN gang, right? So, just a whole bunch of glorious things here. But I don't know about you, but seeing Link and Quant in these dudes in their portfolios really gets me hyped up about those projects. I wonder if Gensler's job was robustness and integrity testing Ripple Trump, like it was intentional, knowing what was coming next. Bro, I kind of feel like that. And Gensler has that Mr. Burns kind of like, he looks easy to hate. You know what I'm saying? He looks easy to hate. So, again, we know Gensler was an MIT professor. Shout out to Bitcoin Zay. He's the first person I know to like kind of tell, like made me aware of that. So Gensler was not unfamiliar with crypto and what it can do. He just played his role. He played his role. He played his villain role very, very well. I heard SWFT might be eligible for no CGT since its base is San Francisco, Silicon Valley. Yes, it should be eligible because of that. Yes, it is an American-based company. So yeah, SWIFT should be eligible for the no capital gains tax. 100% sun is hot raw. No such thing as good Ripple content. Jay, just a constant Ripple hater, bro. Constant Ripple hater. JShare 2.0, what is up, bro? JShare.eth. Rue, what up, though? What up, though, my Detroit brother? Satoshi Moto Black, who is backing Swiftcoin. We went over this before. Like, Swift has tons of backers, and that just to bring it up for people who haven't seen it before, maybe we have Rothschilds and we have Drapers on both sides of Swift. And I'm getting some Swift content ready. Swift really seems to me like to be the like BRICS connector to both BRICS and G7. You can do that through Swift. Okay. Because they really connect everything. They follow everything. They follow everybody. They have all the crypto chains. They support them all. So essentially, if you wanted to say, this is speculation on my part, Drapers, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, they could send their money to all of these chains using Swift. Be it BRICS, be it G7, wherever you want around the realm. And if you add on Metapath to this, you could also do NFTs anywhere. So if you look at the backers, we got Draper Dragons, which we showed you that's Tim Draper's, of course, and No Capital. And we showed you that No Capital has Rothschilds connected to it. Not only do they have Rothschilds, they have eToro connected to it through Amos Muri and Rodam Lev. They're former eToro guys, as you can see. And eToro is soon to go public here. And if you're familiar with the Draper Rockefeller content that I gave you, we already went over how after World War II, America and Britain set up Israel. And, so there's a big American presence in Israel. And here we have, Mr. Ben Rothschild here, who's a venture partner of Node Capital, right? And it says that he's a member of managing a director in a prominent family office. His Ben's network, particularly within the Israeli tech ecosystem, is instrumental in identifying and nurturing promising opportunities. So there we got a Rothschild. And I already been over with you guys that Rothschilds have 8.7% of XRP tokens, okay, through SBI Holdings. We went over that before. And here we have also with these guys, we got XLR, which is highly slept on and at a low right now. XLR is going to be one of those connectors as well. Okay. And they got that here as a part of what they've got going on with Node Capital. So this is what we're talking about when we're talking about Swift. We're talking about being able to send crypto cross-border to multiple different platforms. Using they also have AI products. But here it says Swift blockchain products support over 300 cryptocurrencies across Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Heco, Polygon, Polkadot, OKX, and Tron. But way more than that. Way more than that. U.S. government on Arkham Intel has a lot of crypto assets. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, you can even look at the U.S. government's assets. This is a very interesting platform. Shout out to Draper and others for getting this together. Arkham entities, U.S. government. You can see what they're holding, all the stuff they confiscated, and it can even tell you like what they're doing with their balances. I swear on here, there's a mode you can see where like they're moving stuff around and what they're doing with it. But yeah, you can see they got a lot of different things here. Tron, Link again, Render, Uniswap, DAI, Binance Smart Chain, Wrap Bitcoin, you name it. What do you think of XPR? Again, XPR was on my list for my patrons. Don't subscribe to the whole thought that XPR is the actual XRP. No, XRP is the actual XRP. Yeah, definitely smash the like, guys, and like and subscribe as well, please. Let's see here. Thanks, sis. Appreciate it. I hope that door hit good old Gary on his way out. A new era is upon us. Hey, E, what's going on, brother? What's good? Was sleeping? Went out of town, checking in. Patience, fam, bags packed. We ready? 100%. G, what's up? Let's go. I'm predicting that if we'll go to 12K this run up in 2025. B. Walter, that's crazy, bro. 12K would be awesome, bro. It would be awesome. I'm predicting that. Okay, the ETH. Okay, I thought you were talking XRP. ETH will go to 12K before the close of 2025. Cycle are close to it. Okay. But yes, it's crazy to even think of that ETH is getting slept on. But as far as all the other tokens, right? ETH hasn't really moved that much. As far as like when you put it in comparison to Bitcoin, in comparison to Solana, in comparison to XRP, ETH has moved the least amount of all of them, right? But you know, that still doesn't mean that it's not something to get out here, you know. And as you can see, a great trend there, a great trend. Gee, here is an interesting take from Animoca Brands. It declared Layer Zero as the Web3 SWIFT because it's bridging everything in the crypto market. Interesting. Yeah, Layer Zero is one of those. Layer Zero and Wormhole. Definitely don't forget about Wormhole out here. If we look at Wormhole, well, let's look at Layer Zero too. There's some of the same kind of guys that are backing these things. Andreessen Horowitz, Binance Labs, Coinbase Ventures, Circle, right? We got Tiger Global. All of these related to Draper and Draper stuff, like Tiger Global. We see them a lot. Animoca Brands, of course, we said with Metapath. Like all of the guys are here. All of the guys are here. So definitely Layer Zero is one that shouldn't be slept on out here. But also if we look at Wormhole, we find some of the same type of dudes. Coinbase Ventures, Multi-Coin Capital, Arlington Capital, Parify, which we saw them when we were looking at, what was it, Crow or something we were looking at. Aave. We saw Parify Capital when we were looking at Aave. Jump Trading, Bevan Howard again, which we saw them with Metapath and some other crypto we were looking at today. So you kind of end up seeing some of the same kind of dudes in there. But I guess what was intriguing about what we just did was a lot more hands into Layer Zero than we see into Wormhole, which is interesting. A lot more backers here. But the thing that like is interesting to me about Wormhole is that Securitize selected these guys. We went over this when we did our I can't remember the episode. I'll see if I can find it. But we went over this when we went over gosh, which episode was that? XRP. When we had our XRPX episode, we went over some securitized stuff. Here it is. Securitized selects Wormhole as an official interoperability provider for all tokenized assets. Can we find the one that Securitized did? Okay, there we go. Securitized selects Wormhole as an official interoperability provider for all tokenized assets. Gotta love that. What's up, Les Square? New Jersey in the house. Layer Zero as an omni chain. That's right, it is an omni chain. Thank you, Shook Focus Digital, for saying you can always catch us on X, and you can check out the Crypto Roo podcast on YouTube under the Black Roo Investing umbrella. We have the Crypto Roo podcast. Join the Telegram currently completely free. Is there any room for XLR? Like, I know there's so many things out there, right? It's like, how can you invest in them? But XLR it's actually also a bridge for XRP. Don't forget that. XLR is bridging XRP to the Cosmos platform through EVMOS, which we diagram in this episode. If you guys come and check out this episode, it's basically, is EVMOS dead? Which I thought the thumbnail I did for this was pretty incredible. Right here. EVMOS, will it rise from the dead? How does this relate to Swift? Definitely check out this episode right here. It will give you the breakdown on how EVMOS and XLR are going to work with XRP. Is Soul the new ETH? Satoshi Moto Black. I don't know about that. I don't know what to say about that. They're both American platforms. ETH has all these different layer 2 attached to it. I don't know. I would say, okay, I get what you're saying by that, because ETH was once at $200 a coin. It sold the new ETH. Well, I don't know how to say that. I don't know about that. ETH has all these layer 2s attached to it. Solana does not have that. But Sol is where all the ETH, all the meme coins are going, because it's so cheap to do it on there. You know, I one could think of it that way. I don't know. One could think of it as Sol being the new ETH. I would definitely own some Sol, but I think out of all the different kind of platforms that we just looked at, I'd rather have Chainlink at this point. It's kind of telling that all these different platforms had, like, do they even have? I'm sure they have some Solana, but it's not on the first of their list. Even Scale, where is the Solana at? LCX here. Did I even miss the Solana? I don't think I did. Even Alchemy Coin. XCN. Where's Solana? I don't even see it, bro. Then we go to LCX. Yields. I don't even see Solana in here either. Then Trump, he could have bought some Solana. I didn't see him buy that, so I don't know. You know, I would still probably own some, but you know, I don't know at this point. I'm trying to buy a little crypto each week while the prices are still lowish. In your opinion, would you say it's best to buy first? You know, you have to make that decision for yourself, not financial advice or anything like that. You know, I I say you have to make that decision for yourself, really, on that one. For me, I'm high on all of those projects. I'm very high on all of those projects. Um, you know, let's see here. I was looking at some of the holders here. Like, look at this Athena here. It has actually more holders than LCX, which I thought was interesting. So this one has 54K holders. Now, if we're thinking about, you know, again, I've told you guys that I don't think holders really matter, because whenever they want to put money in this, they will just put money in this. But it could bear some weight here on what you need to hold on to, because then if you come over here and look at Quant dwarfs LCX and holders. We got a whole 150K holders. And then if you put in something like Link, you got this many holders, which is insane for something that's only a billion. A billion, what is that? Yeah, 1 billion token max supply. You got 728K holders. So it's like, Okay, how can you not have that in your portfolio? ETH is probably a lot. We're not even gonna look at ETH, but yeah, I like all of those. Now, if you're talking about my portfolio personally, I think I have out of those, I have Swift, HBAR, and LCX the most. But in my portfolio is Swift, HBAR, LCX, XCN, and then Scale. But that's just my portfolio. Revolut is global. Let's go. Okay, they're global. I didn't realize that because I don't know that they are in the US, are they? If you can use them in the US or not. Um yeah, I got that they were global as far as like I saw we were just seeing that they were in Romania, Ukraine, and Ireland, but I'm not sure if you can use them in the US or not. What's the story with Cosmos Atom? Uh no story there. I know that they're just again, it's kind of hard for some of these that are just like backers of networks. You know what I mean? Like it's hard for Cosmos when you think, okay, well, everything's going to be built on top of Cosmos, but does Cosmos really have a use case as far as its coin goes? I think people are just sitting back staking Cosmos and getting mad paid off of it. But as far as investors, what has the biggest return on ROI? Maybe it's not Cosmos, but you can see some of the same dudes here too. Polychain Capital, Pantera Capital, Dragonfly Capital, Hashkey Capital, same guys. I think Cosmos is kind of down on the list of things. Like there's some other ones way ahead of those, like an XRP, like a H bar, that I think look at before those. But that's just personally me and my portfolio. Swift, Jasmine, Crow, SCN on my top holdings. Can't wait for Swift to wake up and set a new low high of support over 2 cent and up. One of these cryptos is going to pay off for my new 2025 SUV. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Yeah. Those are all great cryptos. For sure. The C1 yeah, the C19 and the push for cashless payments was a trial to see how many would revert to cash once the restriction was lifted. Well, that's interesting. I just think um, the whole crypto thing was already on the wall. Like the writing was on the wall when Draper, other banks, and the New York Stock Exchange invested in Coinbase. I think the writing was on the wall then in 2015 when these guys did that. Because 2015 all the way up into like 2022, most people thought that crypto was a scam. But if you got Tim Draper and how his family's connected with the Rockefeller family and the Rothschild family and the DuPont families, if you guys know anything about the biggest families in the world, you know what I mean? Like in that kind of way. Um, some of the biggest families in the world. If Draper is already investing in this January 2015, and the New York Stock Exchange, and the U.S. Automobile Association, and several banks, these guys already knew what was going on, and they're offering in September. They're offering services in Canada and Singapore already. That's crazy. Like they already knew what was going on. Okay, GDAX used to be Coinbase, apparently. Interesting. Or at least this is some other. So this is like I think a part of Coinbase changed its name to GDAX. but interesting. Well, question for you. I want to know, is your focus on getting as much Bitcoin or USD as possible? Uh, not for me. I do want to own at least one Bitcoin. We want to own at least one Bitcoin, maybe two. But at this point, as far as ROI goes, I think there's some bigger ROIs than Bitcoin at this point in time. Um, Especially what I think is going on with XRP at this point in time. But as we can see of all of these different portfolios we went through here, well, LCX doesn't have any Bitcoin in its LCX portfolio, but Revolut definitely has a big chunk of Bitcoin in its portfolio, and so does World Liberty Financial. So, I think, it's definitely a great idea to have Bitcoin in your portfolio. But if you're a new investor and you're trying to get the best return on your investment, you know, um, you know, you'd be hard pressed to go Bitcoin over everything else at this point in time, with Bitcoin being over six, six figures right now. But definitely should have some. Where can you buy Swift? Oh, it's not on Robinhood. No, you can buy Swift on Coinbase. You can also get it in a decentralized manner if you want to Pancake Swap, if you know how to do that. Let's go ahead and look at coin market cap. That was not what I wanted to do. I thought it was at coin market cap. This thing is moving slowly. Okay, where were we? Okay, there we go. Okay, so you can see here, you can get it on Pancake Swap. That one might be the lowest feed place to get it, is Pancake Swap. If you feel like you don't want to use Coinbase or whatever, that might be the best route of getting to it. But it's also available on MEXC, KuCoin, OKX, Huobi, which is HTX now. A few other places. BitTrue. Gensler has videos on YouTube teaching blockchain before he became the villain, I think. See? That's what I'm saying. Like, people play their role and they play it good, man. It's Crow, an American company. That part I'm not sure about. Let's see if we can find it out right quick, though. Crow. Crypto American. Maybe they might say quickly. thinking too, is that the best way to search it? I think we need to do Crow Crypto, maybe Crunchbase would probably tell us. We could also go to their website. Yeah, we probably need to go to their website. That's a good question. Maybe someone knows in the chat, like right off the bat, but I don't know. While that's pulling up, Dragon Chain was having a great time today, which we know Dragon Chain is an American crypto. Let's pull out Dragon Chain right quick. It was up to 8 cents earlier today. I don't know what it's at right now. Let's see. Almost 8 cents. Like, I really think Dragon Chain, once they kind of get this whole SEC thing behind them, these dudes are going to take off. And this is like, I think this is the high actually for 2025 and maybe the high for no, not quite the high for 2024. So Dragon Chain is like, and it's right here about to break over the 200 EMA. Like really break over it. So Dragon Chain, bro, I can't wait to see what happens here. Because their previous high, and this is before the SEC started messing with these dudes, they were as high as, wow, like way up here. But they were as high as $5. But according to this, they might have even been higher. Who knows? But officially, their high was like $5.47 officially. But they got patents. They have multiple patents, at least 6. One on loyalty rewards, which might go for Disney. And they just had some tweets that were just like crazy, bro. Like they even referenced Disney in their tweet, that they were born from Disney. Like it was literally like they were dropping a hint, bro. Look at this. Real Donald Trump, Doge, Elon Musk. The SEC's case against Dragon Chain is hindering innovation in blockchain tech that benefits industries like the industrial automation. We need policies that do not stifle progress. Please reconsider and drop the case. They reposted that. They have one that they reposted like, okay, this is a good repost from them too, where David Sachs says the reign of terror against crypto is over. This whole thing that sounds like really like it was out of a movie, like they just literally had somebody write a movie script and gave it to this man.
The reign of terror against crypto is over. And the beginning of innovation in America for crypto has just begun. The reign of terror against crypto is over. And the beginning of innovation in America for crypto has just begun.
My man paused. He thought it was gonna be way bigger than that, bro. He thought that applause was gonna be like great, and people just had left him hanging. That's so messed up, bro. Look at this. Look at
Of terror against crypto is over.
like the reign of terror against crypto is over, and they just like, that's terrible, bro. I can't believe they left him hanging like that. And he's like, oh well, let's just keep going.
And the beginning of innovation in America for crypto has just begun. The reign of terror against crypto is over.
And see, he did a good job with it too. He even like gruffed up his voice, like the reign of terror against crypto is over. And they just left my man hanging so bad. They're wrong for that. That crowd is wrong for that, bro. They're so wrong for that, for leaving him hanging like that. But here we go, Joe Dragon, Dragon Chain CEO. The innovation began a long time ago. Here's to hoping to the end of the attack. The innovation is finally about to be over. A partial list of Dragon Chain innovations that we accomplished while under attack for 7 years against our own government. Ooh, I just butchered that. A partial list of Dragon Chain innovations that we have accomplished while under attack for 7 years by our own government. Core technological innovations, hybrid blockchain architecture, scalability solutions, fee locking with time. This is going to be huge for loyalty rewards and things for people like Disney. Content-based innovation protocol, verification protocol, interchain technology. So they own the patent for interchain or interoperability. They own that patent. First operationable hybrid blockchain. They own that. Time, which is Dragon Days of Slumber Score, which that sounds like something that I should just look up right quick. Because why would he even put that long phrase in there? Like that has to be something. Bear with me for a second, because that long phrase. Why'd you do that, Joe Dragon? Where were we? Dragon Days. Okay. What is that? Okay. Oh, look at that. It's immutable. So 9999. That's a hard looking 9. But 27, 2 plus 9, or 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. So it's the same. It's the same as Bitcoin, which is immutable. This is a quality of God. It's the same as Stellar. Lumens. The same as the number 11, which remember we were talking about 11 a lot. It's the same as number 13. It's the same as Velo. Same as SHX. Remember, small x, so you get rid of that. What other ones? So he didn't. That was not for no reason right there. And didn't also like, what was it? World Liberty. It was something relating to World Liberty Financial. Was it World Liberty Financial itself? World Liberty Financial. No, this is a 7-Eleven one. 7-Eleven. Yeah, that's the 7-Eleven one. Never mind. There was something relating to World Liberty Financial there, but Immutability, you guys know, is a quality of God. So, interestingly enough, too, the whole time thing. Well, there we go, 7-Eleven. And it's interesting, Trump, the 47th president. Here we got the 7-Eleven thing. Remember, the 2 is just like 11 because once you get 11, you reduce the 11. 1 plus 1 is 2, also down to 2. So very interesting there with time. I believe Chronos, which is the god of time, also is a 7-Eleven. 74 is just 7 plus 4. So it's very interesting. These are Chronos 7-Eleven. There we go. 11 9 plus 2 3 plus 8, and then the 7 7 plus 7 plus 9 is 16. 1 plus 6. So it's there. Sorry, I misspelled that. But there we go. SWFT is on Simple Swap. What's up, Sage God? Peace, guys. You already covered. We didn't really go over coin. We just went over to the World Liberty Financial. Shout out to E. Oh, wait a minute. So what was that? World Liberty Financial. Okay. Is XLR an American company? It is not. I don't think it is. Or at least I went searching for that and I could not find any proof that it was an American company. So if somebody has any proof that XLR is the American, let me know. But I went searching for it and I could not find that. I would be very interested in knowing that. Hey, Rue and family. What is up, Marie Villas? What is up, GS, Vitor, and Vet? Maybe that's Chinese cryptos finally coming up out of their slumber. Remember, Hong Kong is doing zero taxes for cryptos as well. What's up, Landon DePaul? Yo. Kiko, your thoughts on RSR? RSR, we got I think Peter Thiel is in on RSR. I like reserve rights, but you got to wonder, they got WorldCoin too. I think Peter Thiel might be related to WorldCoin in some way, shape, form, or fashion as well. But RSR reserve rights is his as well. You can see also Coinbase Ventures, Shima Capital. That's interesting. Yeah, reserve rights is definitely one that I gave to the patrons long time ago. We were in this sub penny. It's also a payment coin. You can see we've been in this boys since like 0.004. It's another one of these boys that just went bananas and straight bananas. Yeah, reserve rights. Yeah, definitely. Just look at this, bro. Like, since if you are invested since February of 2024, you got 5x or more on this guy. Shout out to the Patreon. We've been in it since this. Okay, performance alert. Let's see. We'll kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Okay. Thanks, sis, for reminding them about the likes. Yeah, it definitely helps with the algorithm, guys. Please show the channel some love and like and subscribe if you haven't already. Rose, price suppression while big players get their ducks in a row, then boom, 100%. What's up, Aunt Sir Me? Online learning by Exponential Networks, South Jersey here. Can't find you on Telegram. I think Shook Focus Digital put the link to the Telegram in the chat. Let me go ahead and no. What's happening? God dang. Can I just copy it? Okay, never mind. I will do this. Let me just go to Telegram and grab the link here. Let me stop sharing so I don't expose any type of information. We'll be right back here as I grab the link. Give me 1 second. Add members, invite link, copy invite link. And here we go. Paste. Boom. Oh, thank you, E. Appreciate that. He's a moderator, so you can probably use his link. He has his own invite link for the Telegram. There's also works with BlackRock and Securitize. Boom, boom, boom. Those big companies don't put their eggs all in one basket. 100%. Holders, but we don't know who the wallets belong to. They could have like 9,000 solo wallets. That's true. That's why at the same token. Oh, let me share my screen again. On the same token, it's like that's what I was telling people. It doesn't really matter how many wallets there is, because there could be, if one institution has one wallet and just fills that boy up, it really doesn't matter. But then when you see the big discrepancies, or not discrepancies, but when you see the big differences in the number of holders, when you see like Quant versus Chainlink, and you see all of these Chainlink holders, that's crazy. And I know just from experience and listening to different podcasts, people that don't even know really that much about crypto, they're all stock guys. Even they talk about Chainlink. So when I know that non-crypto people are talking about Chainlink, and I see that they're 728 K holders, yeah, that makes sense to me. What's up, Carol B 989? What's up, Brew and Crew? Appreciate you coming through. The New World Order is even older than that. 2015 C-Base Investments, and they've been looking for a cashless society for decades, many decades. 100%, bro. We could get really deep into that, but I completely agree with you on that. Any opinion on Trump pardoning Ross Ulbricht? Seems like a signal he's all in. Yeah, that's right. That just happened pretty much here. That Trump pardoned Ross. I think I just put that in my likes somewhere. That just happened. Yeah, there we go. Breaking: Trump pardoned Silk Road founder Ross Ulbricht here on the 21st day of January. Very cool there that he pardoned Ross. Tevin King, thanks, Rue, no problem. Crow Singaporean, I think they might be, bro. I know they're I think they might be. Is there a list of American cryptocurrencies? I go over a lot in my Patreon. There's no single solitary list in my Patreon, but I go over a lot of them in the last 2 to 3 or 4 weeks in the Patreon. So definitely go check out the Patreon, and you will see a ton of American cryptocurrencies. There all on a high from making all that money in the past 2 days. Yes. Since the moment Trump became president, a lot of American cryptocurrencies went on a tear, or exactly like the moment he won the election, a lot of American cryptocurrencies went on a tear. And then, like a couple days after that, you got the announcement that he was thinking about doing zero capital gains tax on American cryptocurrencies. Like, for instance, excuse me, if you look at something like HBAR had went on a dive since like May of 2024. And see, this is why I tell you guys to sell in May and walk away. This is a thing. This is a for real thing, right? So it might have taken a little bit further in May, like for HBAR, but sell in May and walk away is a thing. So after May like 18th, right? HBAR went from 11 cents, 12 cents, all the way down to 4 cents. And then at the moment, like Trump won the election, boom, just skyrocketed. Crow shut down U.S. institutional trading in 2023. That's right, they did because people were thinking like Crow. They kind of put them like you were gonna not be able to use them in the U.S., but they kind of made it through. They made it through. What up, though, Rue? What's up, Drake Lens? What up, do Rue in the chat? Based on the crowd reaction, we all early in this crypto, 100%. What's up, Crypto Rico 77, Kronos, and Saturn? You know what's up there. Okay, did I spell Kronos the way they spell Kronos? Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, if you spell Kronos this way, you get the Saturn connection. So that's very important, the Saturn connection, because now you got okay, so that's something we can get into. So take this into account. And one of the things that has been coming up here a lot, and you see 7 plus 8 is 15, and 15 is 1 plus 5. They keep using 15 in a lot of stuff this year. 15 is, 1 plus 5 is 6, but you got this whole Kronos connection. But if you put in here Saturn, right? Some important numbers have come up. 42. Definitely check out Maximus Crypto and King Channing. They went over Hedera's connection to 42. But you also got this 21 here, right? And how many Bitcoin are there in the world? 21 million, right? You also have here Ross Albrecht was pardoned on the 21st day of January. But if we continue down here, you can see so you got 3 on this side and 3 on this side, because 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 is 1 plus 3. And then on this side, you got the whole, you got 6 here and you got 6 here. So here again, you kind of got a 666 thing, and that you got 6 here. You got 6 here because 7 plus 8 is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. And if you add up the 2 3s here, you got a 6, right? So 2 3s here, 6, a 6 here, and a 6 here. Use your imagination on that. And Saturn is the same thing. So 3 here, 3 here, 6 here, 6 here. And of course, we showed you with ADA, which it's a wonder why Charles named his company that, right? Named his ticker that. You got the 6 and the 6. You got the 21 again. So it's another Saturn related thing, because it matches up again with the whole 6 6 here, 6 6 here, 3 here, 3 here. And then if you look at the whole Ada Lovelace thing, you got this again. Lovelace. 20. You got a 9, and this is also immutable. It's immutable too, right? Because it's 9, 9, 9, 9. But 216 is 6 times 6 times 6, which is 3 times 6, which you got the 36. 36. You could also read 36 as 3 times 6 if you wanted to, right? So that's very interesting. And when you look at the 42, there's so much we could go into with 42. Jackie Robinson's number, Kobe wore 24, which is inverse 42. There's so much we could go to with 42, but we'll just leave it here. We'll just leave it there. Sage guy, how would I have sent my crypto to Hong Kong? How did I send my crypto to Hong Kong not to pay taxes? You're silly, bro. You're silly, bro. I'm in your Telegram, Rue. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming through, Sage. You got happy to have you in there. Feel free to drop some comments, bro. What's your Telegram ad? Okay, we got him in there. And shout out to E. Whenever I'm not in there, E keeps things flowing in there, and we really appreciate that, bro. Yep, XLR is based in Waterloo, Canada, but sometimes, like with Telcoin, which is also an American crypto, they'll be based in multiple different places, so they still count. Like, for instance, Solana, which we know is started by a Ukrainian, they have offices based in the US, so they also count too. So Telcoin, I think that originally they had offices based in Tokyo, but since they're also in Norfolk, Nebraska, and in California, they count as well. And Telcoin is anywhere you want to be with money, and they're also Monetary Authority of Singapore related, which I'm going to have to go over that one day here with SWIFT. And also they're a member of GSMA, which Hedera is also a member of as well. So I think Telcoin's a big sleeper out here, and it's also an American cryptocurrency. Canada isn't playing around. Both Layer Zero and Stargate Finance, both in Canada. Thanks for the invite. All right, with 2 tokens added made in USA to their suggested category, XLM, and I can't remember the other, Mont. See a lot of that now. Yep. Made in USA added to their stuff. Dragon Coin has been ones to say they're made in USA, but we forgot to finish out this here because I got distracted by Dragon Days of Slumber score. Tokenized micro license, RESTful architecture for smart contracts, patented innovations, interchain patent, blockchain scaling and security patent, enterprise smart contract orchestration patent, blockchain loyalty patent, which I think is the time patent, tokenized micro license patent. Yeah, bro, just so much for Dragon Chain. I can't believe they left my man David Sachs hanging like that, though, bro. he was hype as heck, and they just left him hanging, bro. That's terrible. Stargate, yeah, Stargate is from Canada. Okay. Well, nice long show here. We had a ton of different questions, as I love. If you haven't liked and subscribed, look at that 142 on Black Rue Twitter there. Gotta love that. And then 36 on Ruel Black Crypto Rue podcast, and 11 on Gentlemen of Crypto. That's how you end the show, bro. That's exactly how you end the show. And so we can get to the algorithms, guys. Definitely put financial freedom in the chat so I know that you got to the end and you got to see my nice little happiness there. Thank you guys so much for coming through, and I'm out. Let's get to this crypto bag, guys.